Okay, so today we're going to move on to finding the surface area of cylinders. Okay, so cylinders are made, as we talked about that yesterday, they're made of two circles and a rectangle. Okay, so if I'm looking at a cylinder, right, and if I break it into nets, I will have the following, right? Two circles that are equal in size and a rectangle. Now, if you look at this rectangle, right, if you close that rectangle, the actual length of the rectangle when you open it is equal to the circumference of the circle, okay? So the circumference means the perimeter of the circle, right? So this right here, this one right here, is equal to the circumference of the circle. All right. So when it comes to finding the length and the width of that rectangle, it's going to be the side times the height, right? Because if I'm looking for the area of a rectangle, it's width. But in this case, your length is the circumference of the circle. Okay? So that's why when you look in your formula sheet and you look for a cylinder and you look at the lateral surface area is 2 pi r times h, okay? The reason why it's 2 pi r is because the length or the circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. That's how I find the circumference of the circle. It's 2 times pi times the radius, okay? And then my width here is h, so that's why it's 2 pi r h. So that's the area of the square or the rectangle that you see, okay? Now, the area of a circle is, the area of the circle is pi r squared, right? How many circles do I have? 2, right? So when it comes to finding the surface area, that's why my surface area formula is the following. 2 pi r squared, because I have 2 of them, right? Plus 2 pi r h, right? Because I have the area of the circle, the area of the other circle, and the area of the lateral surface, okay? Now, why do we need to know how they got the formula, or why is this the formula? Because sometimes I'm going to ask you, for example, find the surface area of a can without the lid. Without the lid. So now, your surface area is going to change. What's going to change in your surface area?
The 2.
It won't be a 2 pi r squared, right? Because you only have one circle. So now your formula is pi r squared plus 2 pi r h. So you have to know that by looking at your formula, this is giving you the whole surface area with all the sides, okay? But when we're talking about special cases, like let's say with no top and bottom, or with no lid, or with no base, whatever it is, you're going to have to be careful that you're going to have to adjust your formula. Okay? Are we okay with that? Yeah. Okay. So you see on your formula sheet, right? I want you to look at your formula sheet. The bottom, so when you're looking at the surface area, the bottom one, which says the area total, that's the one that you're going to use if you're looking for the total surface area. Okay? So it says right here, area total 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h. That's your total area that you're looking for. Okay? So the formulas are trying to split the different sides for you. Okay? So it gives you the area of the base, and then it gives you the area of the lateral surface area, and then it gives you the area of everything. Okay? So are we okay with that? All right. Now, the question says, find the surface area of the following cylinder. To find surface area, I need the radius, and I need the height. That's all what I need. Okay? So in this case, I am given the radius and I'm given the height, so I just have to plug them into the formula. Before I plug them into the formula, I have to make sure that I have the same unit. Okay? Which I do in this case, it's millimeter. Okay? when you're solving a problem, you want to show me your work, you're going to have to write your formula as is. So before you plug in anything in it, so you're going to have to write your general formula. And then you're going to plug in your information where they should go. So the radius is 90 squared plus 2 pi times 300, or sorry, times 90 times 300. It doesn't matter, it's not going to make a difference, but if you have a good calculator, you should be able to put all of this exactly as it looks in the calculator. You should be getting, I got 220,539.
Where do you find
The pi button.
yeah.
And each calculator is different, but your pi button is right here, so you have to press shift this button.
Shift 10?
Yeah,
Okay.
shift 10.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, can you find it on your calculator, the pi button? Spencer?
I just put 3.14.
Okay, so there is a pi button, okay? And then if you do shift, and this button right here, you see this button, this one? Yeah, that will give you the pi. Okay? Do you have the notes from history here? Do you have the notes with me? Yeah. Okay. All right, so I got 220,539.8. And then since it's, did you guys get that? Or, okay, let me just make sure that 2 pi r squared plus 2 pi r h. What did you do? Oh, if you press, just press the equal again. Press the SD button.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because most of the calculators, these are good calculators that you have. It's gonna give you the answer as a pi, so it's gonna give you 7,200 pi, right? It's gonna give you this. Right, but to find the exact answer, you just press the SD button and it gives you the answer in decimal. What would be my unit for this one?
Like 7 years or
Now, what is my original unit? What's my original unit? My unit?
When you use the pi button, sorry, when you use the pi button, do you still have to put time?
You can. Millimeters. And then it's, because it's a surface area, it's gonna be millimeters squared. Okay? So any area or surface area is going to be squared.